Hello everybody, Eric the Green here. I finally get to do this video for you. Been wanting to do this for about a year, about the Smith fig. And last year I planted it in ground and didn't make any figs. I guess it was growing roots. So this year it came back. It survived the winter just fine. I shouldn't have cut it back as far as I did, because I was thinking, you know, from being from southern Louisiana, it may not be that cold hardy. And I think it was originally, they say it was from Croatia, so they don't get very cold over there either. So I was afraid that it wouldn't make the winter, so I cut it way back, you know, for cuttings. And I shouldn't have done that, because it made it just fine. Everything that I left made it just fine. And we had about 18 degrees last winter. So it was a fairly mild winter, but, you know, still made 18 degrees. So it was the earliest fig out of all the in-ground figs to wake up, which may not be a good thing with late freeze, but we didn't have a late freeze, so it wasn't bad. It was the earliest in-ground fig to put on figs, and it has ripened a few days ahead of RDB, Ronde de Bordeaux. This is the Becnel Smith fig, and it has ripened in ground. The RDB is in ground ahead of it. And Chicago Hardy started ripening last week, and the Smith fig is ripe now. RDB has some ripening figs, but they're not ripe yet. So that just, I did not expect that at all. But anyway, there are some fig trees that are Smiths that are green when they're ripe, that are green and maybe some purple. Maybe it's because they're ripened in some cold climates. We're always in the 90s here during fig season. We had close to 115 heat index today. So these figs are ripening in the heat, but they look nothing like the Smith figs that are being called Smith. This is the real Becnel Smith fig from southern Louisiana. And let me show you here. All right. There is the Smith fig, the Becnel Smith. And it is very ugly. This one ripened up down here. It put it out right down here, close to the very bottom of the trunk. Here's one up here, ripening too. And you can see the brown sugar spots just makes them, I mean, they're ugly in a way, but they look like a ripe banana or something. They're really beautiful too. And you can see the honey just pouring out of that eye. And it's been dripping since last night or early this morning. I noticed it dripping, and I always leave it about 12 to 24 hours after it starts leaking the fig honey before it's really good and ripe. And I'm afraid, I think it is really good and ripe. Ideally, I would leave it till in the morning, but I'm really afraid, as low as this is to the ground, that something is going to get it. Some kind of animal is going to get this fig. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this Smith. There it is. I see an ant. Some really nice fig honey there. And it's just a yellow fig with super sugar spots. And it's very typical. And this is a very typical size. So let's see real quick. What it weighs. All right, 23.4 grams, and that's really typical size for this tree. And I will say, with this tree, it seems to need more water than other figs. I don't know if it's, you know, from being in Croatia where they get more rain, or if it's so adapted to southern Louisiana where they get more rain. I don't know, but it seems to need more rain. My potted Smith figs need more water than other figs. But here we go. We'll see if we can get this open here. And it's just an amazing, amazing fig. Yeah. Now, there it is. And you can see the super honey and jam inside. Now, this, before, of course, it has the intense berry flavor, but also that honey has a real vanilla type flavor with cinnamon, if I remember correctly. And I'm going to try it real quick here. Oh man, yeah, it's just so sweet, vanilla strawberry, just amazing. And the texture is just so jammy. That'd be hard not to be my favorite fig. But those super sugar spots there just turns almost black. It's so pretty. But anyway, I got another fig over here. This one started ripening after the other one, so I don't think it's going to be as ripe. But like I said, I'm afraid something's going to get it. Yeah, it may be ripe too. That's really pretty. Look at all that fig honey in there. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. It's just an amazing fig. And I don't know if it's the same as the other ones that are being called Smith. It may be. Like I said, this may just be ripened in the heat, and the other ones are ripened in cooler conditions. But the real Smith, oh, that's just amazing. Gets those black sugar spots, kind of a yellow fig. All right. Thank you very much for watching.